Well, hello Space Engineers and welcome back. I've got myself stopped here, I saw a signal, went over to it, and I found myself a little something I drug back home with me. This looks interesting. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I mean, I'm kind of planning on keeping it. I don't know if I'll actually keep this reactor. Can I repair this? If I claim it, can it? Well, does it let me weld that back up? Yes, it does. Okay. So yeah, I can even keep that reactor. 2 antennas? I don't need 2. But anyways, I've got a nice little ship here. And I might start using this to go out and disarm stuff, because that's all I'm really using this thing for now, is to disarm stuff and to move stuff around in small tight spaces like in there, because I've still got a medical bay over in there I need to move around eventually, and I've got this over here I might make an airlock out of eventually. But I think this would work better for going out and capturing a few things. So I think I'm going to work on getting this thing. I need a bunch of steel plate. Actually, what I'm going to do, see if I can't get rid of that. What's behind that? Okay, that's the front of the fighter cockpit. Is get rid of that because I'm not using those. Yeah, let's put that on there. Let's see, that's... Okay, I do have a connection on the back. Let's do that, and the camera that's already there will work well for a sighting camera. And that's about the only changes I really want to make. Yeah, give me a chance to do some repairs here. Get that built up. Do some repairs on this. It's got decoys out here. That might come in handy. But then I'm also going to try to find a place to get this thing parked in here, maybe. I'm kind of running thin on space to park stuff. I mean, if I can get it to come back in here, I will. But yeah, let me get all this claimed that I need to claim. Then I'll find a place to park it. And I'll be back. Well, I have repaired the damage that I can see. Replaced a few blocks. Claimed everything. Let's see how this thing does. Now, one thing I noticed. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. There. Is that there is no battery on this thing. That reactor is the only source of power. Which I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. I mean, it's got the enough power output, I suppose. Yeah, I don't see any batteries. Okay, that's kind of slow. Yeah, I've only got a couple of side thrust. basically. See 4 down. I see a lot of up. And I thought I repaired that one. What am I full of? Oh, also didn't do that. Well, I said I repaired it all. Apparently not. Okay, what do I need this interior plate for? Right here. But yeah, that side-to-side thrust is a little slow. Well, that came loose. I didn't grind anything down off of it. I've got good forward thrust and some reverse thrust. Not real good reverse thrust. I don't know. Now that I've spent some time repairing this, other than the reactor, I'm not sure it's worth it. Let's see, does it have lights? I've got some lights. Well, let me see if I can't get a parking place for this thing. So I think I can squeeze it in over here. As long as I don't build out too far this way. I think I'll have a place for it where I can back it in. That'd give me more room. See, this is a three-way. Yeah, that's a T. Let's come down here. Let me go back to my rusted color here. Yeah, let's take out this one. Nope, there's my T. Do that, and I want just a straight piece. And then I will put on a connector. Let's go with those. That one. Grab some parts. See, I'm guessing 5 is my reverse camera. Lights. Okay, that's off. See the spotlights. I've got no backup lights on this thing. Whoops. Trying to fly ship backwards in the dark. It's a good idea, isn't it? Okay, that's saying on. Instead of that, let me do this. Switch lock. It's down here. Oh, I see. There we go. Just turn those off. Hehe. That doesn't turn everything off, does it? Okay, that turns it down to just one on the back. That might be useful. What was that? It doesn't say. Let me go set this thing up. Well, looks like it didn't get everything. Let me just do this the easy way right for now. No. But let me get all of these ion thrusters gathered up here. What is the name of this thing? Do that. Turn that on. And here. Turn all that off. Now, I'll put those in there, and it looks like those were on also. Turn that off. So yeah, I think, hold on. I think that might come in handy for going out and grabbing those. It's not the best build, but I can save this thing back for using it just as a, just as something to use as a tug. We'll see. Maybe I'll just keep this as a trophy. Well, after that bit of interruption, let me get this thing back on the move. Do that. We'll re-aim this thing. Turn that off. And let's go see what we can do while we're moving along here. I think in here, let me store that in there. Pick those back up. Drop that back in there. Let's see, which way is my sunlight coming from? It's kind of from over there. So I've got a little better light on this side. A little better. So let's play with colors a bit. Let's see, what pattern do we want? Let's try sci-fi, and there's that darker green. Oops, what does that look like? I think that is a good start. That means part of our cabin now is green, but that's okay. But do I like the sci-fi armor? I don't know, that might be too busy. And I do have some stone and some more paint when this runs out. And for the record, that's the same green that was just on that shuttle back there. Whoa! I'll never recover that backpack. Must have bumped the Z. And yes, that ship is really moving. Whoa. Yeah, I think I bumped the Z. am slowly catching up. Well, I'm dampened to something that's moving that fast, so that'll work. There we go. Where was I before I was interrupted? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that. I might change the pattern. Who knows, I might change the color also. But speaking of color, what does... What color is this? Ooh, that's very dark. It's black. I'm not sure I want that. Yeah, I don't know about that. And that's kind of our color without the rust there. Yeah, let's try that. No ammo. And yeah, I could probably just color it using the vanilla tools, but I think I can stick with the paint gun. So I've got that. Let's kind of do a wider stripe here. And I'll have to do something different with the top, but I'll figure that out when I get there. If I come back to the green. Yeah, I think that might work. Give me a little time to work on this, get this painted. That's not the same green, is it? Yeah, it is. Just might be the lighting difference. But yeah, give me a chance to work on that. I'll see what it comes out like. I might change things later on. But yeah, give me time. I'll be back. Well, I have done some painting. I've done this side. I haven't done the entire thing. I've still got, top, bottom, and this side over here to go. But I have got one side mostly done. I didn't get in there, and that might end up being a different color. That'll kind of depend on what all the room ends up looking like. But I don't think that looks too bad. It helps break up the shape a little bit. And it just kind of transferred to straight lines over back here. So I think I can live with that. And by painting the outside, I'll now kind of have an idea for the outside color shows in through the inside. So if I go back down into here, if I can get down into here, I can see, so yeah, there is one block, and that might be the only one that's really kind of showing through, is that one kind of shows through on the inside. So if I just paint, whoops, I'm gonna have to stop by another rock and get more stone. If I paint that color, what does that, I'm okay with that. I mean, that's not bad, but kind of want to break that up a bit.
Energy critical.
Let me fix that. How's that looking? That? Ooh, that's dark. I don't know. Maybe I can live with that. And this is the stuff that's exposed to the outside also. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep it with clean. I mean, I can live with that. Okay, what color does that look like here? Yeah, it's a bit more of a brown. I'm usually not a gray person, but I do think that's kind of working. Let's see, color. Keep hitting the wrong buttons on this. It's having problems because of my boots and the no gravity. There, I think I can live with that. I know that's still slightly greenish, isn't it? Yeah, I think I can live with that. Now, do I want the... I think that's an outside block also. Yeah, both of those are outside blocks, so they're going to stay that color. Whoops. Can I live with that? Don't like that pattern on ceiling. I think I can live with that. Except I think those two are also outside blocks, so I'll leave those two alone. Well, let's see. No, that's going to be clean there. Don't want these to just be clean. That's going to be the carbon fiber. Let's see, stairs. I don't really have a good light color, do I? Not already set up. The clash is too much. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. And I'll start changing the light colors in these painted sections to match this here. Kind of dim back in there. I don't want to put that light out too far. I'll see it on the outside. But yeah, I think I will keep this there. I might do some different colors back on the other side. I need to get my gravity in here. but that will allow me to keep my colors on the outside, and it won't clash too much with what I've got on the inside. Let me get back in there and fix that. So yeah, I've got a good head start on the painting. I'll need to stop by another asteroid, pick up more stone, because I'm going... That's dark. Uh-oh. 4 enemy signals. Is that... Hold on. Is there something on that rock down there? Oh, let's take this one out. Believe it or not, it's kind of faster. Okay, I don't see anything on that rock. Where was that? Well, I'll keep an eye out for that signal. I'll continue to do some painting and exploring, poking around. And I will see you next time. Well, yeah, I don't see anything over there. And I said I will see you next time where we'll find some more stuff to work on and see if we can't get this ship in a bit more of a ship shape. Maybe I'll work on this hangar. You know, now that I've got these colors, I can tell what's on the outside. I can get the inside shaped a little better. But yeah, I'll see you next time.